Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Rodrigo Blankenship ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Landover. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. London going to motion over right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Quickly out to the right, complete. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Here we go, set.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Able to hit Tommy and complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Ready. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Offense to the line for second down.
18, Pioneer. Tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come 19, go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first down, here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Dropping back to throw. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before going out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go, sack. Hurt. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll throw it yet again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Daniels on first down. Finds his man over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Falcons will take over. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Staying with Robinson. His push straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. Into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons pull out in front further, 13-zip. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
70. Here we go, set.
Now Daniels off the play action. Taking his shot deep down the field. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He puts some juice on it. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st down from the red zone. Has it down close. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Algier crosses the goal line, touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. He's out in the clear. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Blankenship all set for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bijan. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the 28. Able to get it to Moore. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught quickly on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Aguilar with the grab. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that. That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Daniels to the air. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Juke the defender. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Coup on now for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30.
Ready, set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set up.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Ready.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a give to Robinson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Flushed out of the pocket. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And they pick him off again. And the Falcons have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Pitts brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
Now the give for Bijan. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Set.
He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Go. Let go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football as we start the 4th. They hold a commanding advantage here.
Ready.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
This is Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third and long for him here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19, 18. Ready. Trap 60.
Back to the air following the pick 6. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Robinson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Handoff now to Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Here we go. Rocco switch.
A run here with Robinson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now.
Here we go. Set. 70 rings.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Check go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He puts some power on it deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, Brock, and that gets them a much bigger play than the penalty would have. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Daniels on 1st down. Looking for the end zone, and that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Mooney will go in motion left. On the give, here's Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Falcons getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back-to-back carries here. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go now.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. brought in by Mooney. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.